I'm Améy Groenewald. I grew up in Queenstown, Eastern Cape for the last 19 years. I've got numerous scars, social scars, emotional scars, depression scars. The two main scars I have are surgical scars, which the one was a left phyloplasty where there was a narrowing in the kidney tube. So what they do is they have to cut it and then work the kidney back into the tubing basically. And the other one I have was septicemia, which is like a bacterial infection in the blood, which infected my knee. So they had to remove or break down the growth plate as the septicemia started to eat on the bone. I started noticing this when basically as I was getting into my teenagehood, where you start experimenting with makeup, clothing, and your body appearance and the way you look. And I always felt uncomfortable with my body because I would have scars on top of scars, and it made me feel ugly, look ugly. It's in a very sensitive spot. So if you had to rub your hand across that area, it's very sensitive. I'm gonna be now forward with you. Sensitive, you can't really hold me on my sides as the scarring and then stretch marks over it as well, because now then that creates self-esteem to me because I'm always self-aware of the scar itself. But for the public, I would always try and hide it. I despise anyone seeing it. To me, my scars basically, excuse me, to me it basically implies the numerous times that I was about to die, but then I didn't. Absolutely hate it. I hate it because it makes me feel insecure, that I can't show myself 110% to be out there in the world. Society would frown upon scars because it's a marking on the body that nobody values as precious. But to people, some of those scars have memories, and the memories that will always stay with them, basically. And I think in this society of today, men don't want to be seen as vulnerable. So they would rather close off and be in their own little cages rather than actually, trying to make an improvement. I think they just want to stay in the dominant league for themselves. The thing is, I know I can't change them. And I know I can't ignore them. So I want to at least somehow accept them. Somehow, maybe one day, just look at them and be like, that is me. That is a part of who I was growing up. That is something I can tell my children, that scars one day are okay. That it's okay to have these markings, that you are you. But I feel like I still have a long way to come to be positive on myself and on my body.